and welcome to MHD Live. My name's Emma Rowbottom and I'm super excited to be hosting today's event live from the YouTube space in London. Now, it's been an exciting weekend all round with a whole host of events happening across London. And first off in the studios today, it's my absolute pleasure to welcome Mr. Des Murray.
Hi.
Welcome, thank you so much for joining us.
It's an absolute pleasure.
Now, we know that you've been super busy recently.
I have, yes.
You've been travelling internationally as part of Sam McKnight's team.
That's right, yes.
So tell us a little bit more about where you've been and what you've been doing.
Okay, we started off in London doing Fashion Week, of course. I think Sam had, I think it's about 6 or 7 shows. I'd done about 4 of them. I can't sort of mention names, obviously, the shows that I've done, but the shows that we did do were absolutely amazing. The hair was absolutely phenomenal. And obviously the models are great, the clothes are great, etc., and the makeup. So, yeah, it was a great experience and it was a lot of hard work. Early starts, late finishes, but the work was great, absolutely great.
Great. And can you tell us anything about the looks that you created?
Well, all I can say, there was 2 shows we done. I'll say the shows. One was Vivienne Westwood, and oh my word, the makeup was phenomenal. Literally, the makeup was a splash of like paint across her face, and the hair was unbelievable as well. We changed it. It was kind of a work in progress because it started off looking like one thing, but then we ended up changing. Vivienne looked at what we'd done and she weren't too happy because it didn't quite go with the makeup. So we changed it at the end and it looked absolutely amazing. It evolved in this amazing look. But you know, I think it's an honour working with someone like Vivienne Westwood because she just pushes the boundaries of kind of fashion, the whole thing. And you know, to be involved in that and to be involved in the hair side of that, that's phenomenal. And one of the other shows we've done was Chanel, and oh my word. Our call time for Chanel was 5 o'clock in the morning. So I literally went to bed at like, I think I went to bed at about 10 o'clock. And I woke up every hour thinking, what's the time? And then eventually we got there and it was still dark. And we had to put these padded things on because the floors was all carpeted and stuff. And they had a sniffer dog sniffing for bombs and stuff. It was unbelievable, unbelievable, yeah. But it was a major show. It was on, the building itself was amazing and it was in Paris. And it was, it was just phenomenal, really good.
Great experience.
Yeah, amazing experience, yes.
So moving on, it's not just your hairdressing skills that are constantly in demand. Let's talk about your other professional passion, which is photography.
Photography, yes.
Tell us a bit about that. Okay,
it's, on the photography side of things, it's pretty weird because you know, I've been doing hair over like 30 odd years, and hair's my passion. And I worked at Vidal Sassoon for a while, and after I finished Sassoon, I didn't quite know what I wanted to do. So the idea was to kind of do session work, so get my book together and kind of, you know, and kind of do that and then go into the session side of things. But while I was doing that, I tested with a couple of models, and one of the models, he took me to the studio, and it's a great studio. And ideally, I remember doing a couple of tests with photographers. I weren't that happy with my photograph. In those days, it was film, so you kind of have to wait and see kind of what the images are like. And I waited and saw, and I thought, nah, this is not what I wanted. So I thought, I wish I could just pick the camera up and do it myself. And I've done exactly that, and it was really bad. It was out of focus and stuff. So I thought it'd be really nice to assist a couple of photographers. So I went in the studio in the Isle of Dogs, and 2 photographers that were there. One's called Max Bradley, and the other one's called Paul Panic. Paul is still my best mate up to now, actually. Paul's very technical. He knows everything about cameras. He knows about the lenses. He knows about daylight film. He knows about lighting, all of that. Max, he does very editorial stuff. So Max used to do stuff for Vogue, Elle stuff, so he knows how to get the best out of models and stuff. And those 2 really took me under their wing, and I was there for 2 years, and it was, I don't regret any of it. While I was doing it though, what was really weird, I kept saying to myself, why am I doing this? I don't really want to be a photographer. All I want to do is take nice pictures. But what came out of that, I started entering awards and stuff, and I've done my own photograph, and I ended up winning a couple of awards, which is great. And then it just developed from there. It's snowball effect, really. Then a couple of people asked me to do their collection for the British Hairdressing Awards, and and then they won.
Amazing.
Lo and behold, I'm kind of doing collections for people worldwide now for the awards,
incredible.
and also I do quite a lot for product companies as well and stuff. And it's really weird because I love photography, but I'm a hairdresser.
Yes.
But I make more money out of photography than hair, believe it or not. But I've invested quite a lot of money in photography as well. So, and I think in life, it's whatever you put into something, you get it back. And obviously, on the photography side, it's definitely proven right.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And how do you actually manage to combine the two? Because it sounds like you have a hectic schedule.
It's a bit hectic actually, because I mean, the award season's out now, so that's fine. So I don't really get that much. And this year it wasn't too bad because I didn't get that much awards. But normally I shoot about 12 or 13 award photos. And then if they get through to the finals, then I have to reshoot again for the finals. So it's a lot of work. And not only that, shooting it's one thing, but then it's the repo afterwards. You know, you've got to, obviously it's got to be retouched, then it's got to be printed, it's got to be cropped. Everything, so it's it does take a big chunk of your life.
I'm sure.
But what's nice, I've got a really nice balance at the moment, and hairdressing is one thing and obviously photography is another, and that's really nice. So it's 50-50 at the moment. What is good though, I will give you a little bit of a snippet. I've got asked by Colton Publishings to do a coffee table book.
Oh, great.
With hair and photography.
That's
so I'm in talks
exciting.
with them at the minute. So that's quite nice. So
Very
I always say
exciting.
to myself, when I first started photography, I'm thinking, Des, you're absolutely mad. Normally people do hair and makeup, not hair and photography. And these days it looks like it's a new trend, just like hair and photography, because it's obviously doing this coffee table books worked out.
Well, it's good.
And not only that, I do kind of seminars as well for hairdressers, but hairdressers want to know how to get the best images or how to even start their own photography thing. So yeah, it's been a great experience, and it's been something that I fell into accidentally, but it's been absolute fun. Yeah, a natural progression as well, and it's not something that I've really pushed.
Well, I'm really sorry to stop you there. It's been an absolute pleasure having you in the studio, and thank you so much for your time.
Yes.
And we look forward to seeing more of you in the future.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Des. Thank you.